Hey guys, Pasay Baller here. We are now on this January 19, 2022 NBA Game Day. This is the first. This is the first game or the first prediction. This will be Brooklyn Nets with a record of 27 wins and 16 losses, going up against Washington Wizards, having a record of 23 and 21. This one will be played 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 8 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. And for us to continue, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Okay, what do we have here? Washington Wizards. They are enjoying the home court advantage. Um, in terms of momentum, we got to give it to Washington Wizards as well. Um, but in terms of fatigue factor, we can just skip that part. Both teams rested yesterday, so let's just go straight to the call this to the injury list. And wow, this is crazy, man. Because I'm looking at the injury list for Washington Wizards. I don't see any. Um, that's great, man. It's good to see a team getting healthier and healthier. And now, no one's in the injury list. Now for Brooklyn Nets, it's the opposite, man. I see a lot of names in here. I see Kevin Durant, Joe Harris, Paul Millsap, and Nick Claxton all out for this game. And then DeAndre Bembry, he is actually tagged as questionable for this particular game. So four confirmed out for Brooklyn Nets, possibly five depending on DeAndre. The spread on this is +1 for Washington Wizards. All right. We saw what happened when Brooklyn Nets actually went up against Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, just like I said, they do have the advantage in terms of the backcourt. Of course, man, that combo of James Harden and Kyrie Irving, that's deadly. But they got killed inside the paint. Especially Cleveland Cavaliers, they are very strong inside the paint. It's not like Washington Wizards is as good as Cleveland Cavaliers in terms of their bigs, but Washington Wizards can actually turn that switch mode on to simply attack Brooklyn Nets inside, as obviously they are vulnerable. Their defense inside the paint is vulnerable with the absence of those guys that I mentioned, especially Claxton. I know Lamarcus Aldridge will be there, to really try to stop everything and try to at least manage what's going on inside the paint, but it will be very tough for them. And it's like everything is actually pointing towards Washington Wizards' way. I mean, the home court advantage, the momentum, everything. But it's just scary to go against Brooklyn Nets as always because of who they have. James Harden, Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? I understand Kevin Durant is not there, but I'm looking at the performance of Harden and Kyrie Irving. Let's say the one that they had last game that they had against the Cleveland. Harden had 27. Kyrie Irving had 22. Those are just their regular numbers, man. But if you know Kyrie and if you know James Harden, those are just their everyday numbers, if you know what I'm saying. I'm looking at Brooklyn Nets and I'm like, either one of these two are actually due for like a huge game, stepping on the gas, um, not letting Brooklyn Nets lose that game. I'm waiting for that particular game, and I'm looking at this one that even though all all are actually pointing towards Washington Wizards directions today. Um, I'm gonna stick with the Brooklyn Nets on this. I'm pretty sure that the Brooklyn Nets understand the situation that they have right now, and these are some of the games on the road that they are capable of winning, despite of not having those players that I mentioned, especially Kevin Durant. So I'm pretty sure they would not actually let this one slip that easily. I'm expecting James Harden to take over, man. I'm now naming it. It's James Harden who would need to take over. The James Harden mode. Remember his days during Houston Rockets. We need that kind of performance from James Harden for them to win, and I'm expecting such for this game. My pick would be Brooklyn Nets +1. I mean -1. I'm now confused. It's Brooklyn Nets -1. Nets -1. Peace out. Pass I love and God bless.